Well, hello and welcome to the J. Sterling Hughes Show, where we share the secrets and the strategies of how we are building a successful and rapidly growing law practice. And over the last 9 years, my team and I have grown from 0 attorneys to over 25, doing over $15 million in revenue. And I've got nothing to sell you. I don't do sponsorships. I don't do coaching. My purpose here is to document what's working and what's not working in our law practice, with hopes that you can take or steal what you see and hear and recontextualize that to your practice and hopefully shorten the success curve for you. My name is Jeff Hughes and I'm your host. And today I'm going to tackle a fairly touchy topic. And that is, what do you do when you're the younger lawyer and the more senior lawyer, perhaps your boss, is completely wrong and you know it? And that's a difficult conundrum to find yourself in. So you can't really, quote, stand up to that lawyer, right? That's not usually appropriate. There's a lot of social pressure and seniority and ego involved there. That's not really a thing that works out in most cases too well. So how do you handle that? How do you question the leader, the senior lawyer, and help them see the other side of where they're at, maybe the opposite side of where they're at? Well, what I've seen and I've observed in our firm and other organizations that I've been a part of, and is this: the first thing that young lawyer or that not senior lawyer needs to do is to earn the respect of that older lawyer. If that senior lawyer isn't respecting you, that senior lawyer is not seeing you as somebody worthy of listening to, then you don't have any ability to connect with them and win them over to your way of thinking. So here's how you build that. First off, is your work product needs to be freaking excellent. It needs to be above reproach. It needs to be looked at and regarded as really, really good work. So if you're struggling there, not putting out good stuff, you got to start there, because you got to win some credibility and some respect through your work. And that's one of the main ways that you can do that. Senior leaders, senior lawyers, they just don't look at someone doing sloppy inferior work and give them any credibility. They don't listen to them. That's just the way it works. And so you first have to start with excellence. Another way you can do that is when you're going in to speak with that lawyer, or you're going in to speak with your client, is be prepared for that conversation. You're taking up valuable time. Don't go in there wandering around and trying to get to your point by way of a bank shot. That doesn't work. So be prepared. Also, within your practice, do what other lawyers are not willing to do. That wins respect. That wins attention. That wins admiration. That wins the right to be heard once you start to do things that other people won't do. And if you can make life easier for that senior lawyer, if you can take some load off for them, if you can handle some client lower end stuff, if you can go to them and say, hey, how can I help you do that? That wins you respect and that wins you credibility. Then you then can go say, look, here's what I think about this issue over here that we're maybe not seeing eye to eye on, and we're on the opposite side of it. So that's the first thing. Second thing is, if you disagree, you see a problem, you see that lawyer advocating for the wrong path, go to that person privately. Don't talk about them to coworkers. Certainly don't insinuate. Don't let anyone know in any fashion or another that you disagree, because that is going to get back and you're going to lose credibility. You're going to damage relationship there. You're going to hurt ego, all that sort of stuff. You can't go behind the back. Whenever that ego that we all have to some degree or some fashion or other bows up, it closes off our ability to hear truth and to hear another side of the story. So do everything you can to reduce that and lower that down. So if you can do these two things consistently over time, if you can put out great work and earn respect and do what you have to within that relationship to earn the right to be heard, and then go to that person privately, your success rate is going to go through the roof and you're going to be much more successful in your practice. I hope that helps. If you got any value from what I'm sharing with you today, it would mean the world to me if you could subscribe to our show and like it wherever you've got a like button on your computer or on your app or whatever. So thank you and hope you have a great day.